it is okay. So these are not required for our field. So leave now. That may be the reason. And today basically the class on conjoint analysis. But as per the participant list, the maximum of you are basically non-commerce or non-management background. Lots of students here are from agricultural, statistics and economics background. Some are from economics background, and some are from geography background. And basically, the conjoint analysis is a tool that we used for is marketing research. Basically, it is used for marketing research, but not. It is true also that it can only be applied for marketing research. You can also apply this concept for your research field also. The question is why. So first of all, can you say, do you know about any one of you what is actually conjoint analysis is, or what purpose we use this conjoint analysis? Can anyone any idea?
No, sir.
One answer is no, sir. Any other?
No, sir.
So no one have any idea about conjoint analysis.
Yes, sir,
Please
no
unmute
idea
and
about that.
one response is there. All other, are you there or not?
Yes, sir, we are here.
So only you response.
Yes, sir, we had no idea about conjoint analysis.
So all other, what about all other?
No, sir. No, sir.
So please, in online mode, it is very tough if you not cooperate with the speaker by unmuting your speaker. And please, when I share my screen, don't write in chat box. It is very tough to see the chat box after sharing the screen. So please unmute and say. So another question is, are you right now, are you familiar with R?
Yes,
It is okay for you?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Do you feel this is this package is very good or very friendly package?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Yes.
So after the end of the workshop, I think all of you should use R and then Python.
Yes.
Fine. So no need for no need for afraid about the programming mode of language. This language is a very friendly language. Friendly code is there. The only thing is you have to remember the name of the libraries. If you know the name of the libraries, then R is very friendly software. You can do anything with this package. So if can you any one of you go to the market and buy something for your daily use? All of you, or someone do not go to the market?
We are going to buy.
Yeah, fine. So within 1 month, I think in market mango is available. So do you buy mango?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Fine. So when you try to buy mango, how you approach to the shop owner?
We'll ask what the price of the mango per kg.
Price of the mango. Fine. And what other? Do you bother about the size? Are you buy the small size or the big size?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Smaller.
Smaller. And who are in favor of bigger?
Sir, me.
Me. Fine. What type of mango do you purchase? Either Himsagar or Gulab Khash or Langra. What type of mango do you purchase?
Sir, which one taste I like most?
So which one you try like most? That is in between Himsagar and Langra, or Himsagar and Gulab Khash?
Langra.
Langra. Fine. So you see, when you try to buy something, always consider certain variables that in conjoint analysis literature is named as attributes. And on the basis of these variables, we try to purchase something. And the thing is, why we consider these features or attributes to buy a product or a service. Similarly, it is true for the service also. So if you think of when you try to purchase a mango or 1 kg of mango, then we always consider certain features for the purchase of mango. And why? Because we try to maximize our satisfaction after consuming that particular product. Here, for example, we are assuming this is mango. So when we try to purchase a particular product, here mango, suppose we consider 3 features or 3 variables. What are the attributes or the variables? First is the size. It may be big or small. Price. It may be 50 rupees per kg or less than 50 rupees per kg. And the type of mango. That is either it is Himsagar or Langra or Gulab Khas, whatever may be the type. So after considering this attribute as well as the features, when we buy a mango, after consuming that mango, we try to maximize our utility. In every time when you purchase anything, if you think like this, you always consider the features of the particular product. If we think about the product like mobile. So when we try to buy a mobile, we consider different features of the mobiles. What is the RAM of the mobile? What is the camera quality? What is the front camera? How much megapixel is the front camera? What is the screen size? Different features we consider when we try to buy a mobile phone. Similarly, if you just think any product when you try to buy, when you wish to purchase, always we consider certain features, and on the basis of that features, we fixed actually what product we should buy. So this is the philosophy of the buying behavior of an individual. We all do this. The thing is, when the philosophy is this, that means the producer also know that the individual when buy a product, he must consider certain features. But the problem is the feature varies individual to individual. Someone likes the small size mango, some likes big size. Someone in favor of Himsagar, someone in favor of Langra. So individual to individual, the criteria of selection of a product on the basis of the feature varies. Producer also knows that. So how the problem of the producer is to find out which features is the most important features when an individual thinking of a product must consider that. So in the perspective of the producer always try to find out the most important features that the consumer considered. And producer try to find out that features or the in a particular product there are different features. So among that features, which feature is an important features and which feature is a minimum level of importance. So he or the producer always try to find out the ranking pattern of the features from using certain statistical tool to sell their particular product. So the procedure by which the producer calculates these or calculates the ranks of the features of his product is actually known as conjoint analysis. You just see that if you look the term conjoint analysis, it basically try to calculate the joint utility of the all features. So basic orientation of this theory is to calculate the utility of all attributes as well as the features of a particular product. And if we know the importance or the utility derived by each feature or each attribute, then it is very much easy to the producer to make the product like this so that his product can sell in the market. So this is the basic philosophy behind the conjoint analysis. But you can apply this in any social science research. If you identified the feature as well as the attributes, then you can easily apply this for in your research. After the end of the session, I think you also capable to apply your own field in this particular conjoint theory. So up to this, it is clear why we use conjoint analysis. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The basic philosophy behind the conjoint analysis.
Yes.
Is my screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we are considering three parameters, that is size, type, and price. Size is big and small, type Himsagar, and I'm considering a Golab Khas. Price more than 50, less than 50. So this variable size or this attribute, two features, type, we are considering a two types. You can consider multiple, more than two types also, and this also two types. So one can choose a combination like big, Himsagar, and price more than 50. One can choose the combination big, Golab Khas, and more than 50. One individual may choose like this big, Golab Khas, less than 50. So out of these three features, three attributes with two features, you can calculate 2 into 2 into 2, that is total 8 combinations. total 8 combinations. So once you write these 8 combinations, you write these, then is big, Himsagar and price less than 50. Then small, Himsagar more than 50. Small, Himsagar less than 50. Small, Golakkhas more than 50. And small, Golakkhas less than 50. So these are the 8 combinations. So individual can prefer any one of these combinations. These are the combinations: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when an individual, suppose an individual choose the combination number 4, so big, Himsagar and less than 50. That means according to that individual, this is the most preferred combination. This combination is the most preferred combination to that individual. That means if the individual, when purchase mango, find this type, there is big mangoes, Himsagar and less than 50, his satisfaction maximized, his utility derivation maximized. One can think about this combination: small, Himsagar and less than 50. According to that individual, these combinations gives maximum satisfaction. So individual to individual, preference changes. That means the individual, according to the whom the combination is given to him maximum satisfaction, may differ into the other individual. So what producer do? Producer, or the what according to theory, what is the theory? What theory says? First, you select the feature, and as well as the attribute, as well as the feature, that is variables along with their features. So once we say find out the attributes with features, then easily we can just a minute. Huh? So after, when you know the attributes along with features, so here we consider 3 attributes. Each attributes have two features. The total number of combination is 8. We can make total 8 combinations. So with this combination, if we say some individual that these 8 combinations is there, you just rank this according to your preference. You just rank this according to your preference. So 8 combination is given to an individual, and that individual give some preference ordering according to her preference to this 8 combination. How that happen? So suppose individual 1, according to him, this is the most preferred. Then this is the next. This one is the third preferred. This one is the fourth preferred. Then this one is the fifth. This was sixth, seventh, and eighth. So individual one rank these 8 combination according to his preference. Similarly, individual 2 gives some rank, and after collecting all ranks, suppose you collect data from for 50 individuals or 100 individuals, so 100 ranking is there along with this 8 combinations. So when we first we set the combinations, and after with the help of this combination, what we do, we collect the ordering, that is the preference ordering of each individual. So for card number 1, individual 1 is in a 5th rank, but individual 2 gives the first rank to this card, the second rank to this card, third is this, fourth is this, and so on. This is the ranking pattern. So when we collect this all ranking, then what we do, we can easily calculate the utility. We can easily calculate the utility of what? Utility of size, big, small, type, Himsagar and Golab Khash, price more than 50 and less than 50. So once we calculate the utilities from this preference matrix or preference table, so it is very easy to rank all these features along with their attributes. So we can calculate the utility for size, we can calculate the utility of type, we can calculate the price, we can calculate the utility for big, small, Himsagar and Golab Khash, less than 50, greater than 50. Suppose we get the utility is 12.22 and small is, it is 7, and so on. So with the help of software, it is very easy to calculate this. When we try to solve the conjoint analysis, there are 2 methods are there. One is the regression method, one is the regression method. That is, we can use the logistic regression or the logit model to solve to calculate the utility for of this all features and attributes. And another way is we can use there is a mathematical programming or any with the help of any software, which directly we calculate the values of utilities, not with the help of logistic regression. Before the usage of these different types of softwares, generally we solve with the help of logistic regression. But now with the help of softwares, we always try to solve this with direct writing, direct programming, or direct with the help of certain softwares. Clear? Up to this, it is clear what it actually means. It is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, one thing, are you doing hands-on with the research person, or you are only listening? So the data set is with you or not? Is Dayada is here? You just check your mail. I send you a data set for today's session. I think Dayada send you. Or you got any data set? You just check.
No, sir. Get any type of did you send it?
One data set named ORTH, ORTH. I mailed Dayada one data set.
Sir, I didn't get any data set.
Don't get any data set.
We didn't get it.
So I just called Dayada to send this. So you just check your mail within a few minutes to receive a data set. But before that, you just listen this. So now, I think up to this it is clear. What is the procedure? First, identification of the features, attributes along with features. Then on the basis of the features, we make combinations. And given this combination, we try to find out the preference ordering of each individual, and we collect information. And on the basis of the information collected, we calculate the utilities of the different attributes as well as features. Clear or not? It is clear or not? So you just check your mail. So just consider this. This is the example of a washing machine. When we think of to buy a washing machine, we basically consider these factors. One is category, one is capacity, one is loading, and this energy, another is price, and another is color. So under this category, you see under this category, here is this category is full automatic and semi-automatic. Under capacity, we consider three features: 6 kg, 8 kg, and 10 kg. Under loading, two features: front and top. Under energy, 5-star and 3-star. Under price, less than 10,000, 10,000 to 15,000, 15,000 to 20,000. And under color, we consider three features: white, black, and silver. these are the features. So under category, we consider 2, under capacity 3, under loading 2, under energy 2, price 3, and color 3. Now think how much combination is possible. Total number of combination is 2 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. In the previous case, we consider only 3 attributes with 2 features. So total number of combinations is 8, 2 into 2 into 2. So if we consider this particular case, you see, we are considering here 6 attributes. The one at first attribute category with 2 features, capacity with 3 features, loading with 2 features, energy with 2 features, price with 3 features, color with 3 features. And altogether, how many combinations is possible? That is 2 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So how many combinations you can calculate from this, from here? How many combinations? How many combinations?
260.
216 combinations. Now the question is, in reality, when you do your research, you have to consider 6 or 7 attributes along with 2 or 3 features. And if your combination is 216, can it be possible to collect data? If I say you that please rank this 216 combination according to your preference, can it be possible for you to give ranking these 216 combinations?
No, sir.
The answer is obviously no. You cannot approach anyone with 216 combinations. So how we proceed further? If the number of attributes is 2 or 3, features are less, then it is okay. 8 is okay. But how 216 is okay for you or not? Clearly the answer is no. We cannot say anyone, please answer this 200, please rank according to your preference these 216 combinations. How we solve this problem? How we solve this problem? Here comes the mathematics. One of the concept of mathematics is a factorial design. Or what we say is it as a fractional factorial design. Fractional factorial design. So from these 216 observations, with the help of fractional factorial design, we can easily minimize the number of combinations. And that combinations, with the help of that combinations, we easily calculate the utilities. And the process by which make this is known as orthogonal design. Fractional factorial design, which is named as orthogonal design. Orthogonal design. The beauty of the orthogonal design is it, out of these 216 observations, it creates the minimum numbers of independent combinations. That is, after using orthogonal design, the combinations are independent to each other. No combinations are correlated. That's why it is easy to calculate utility. Why? Because no combinations are correlated to each other. All combinations are independent. You can use different orthogonal design. One is L8 orthogonal design, one is L16 orthogonal design, one is L21 orthogonal design. So different types of orthogonal designs are there. But how to select this? When to use L8, when to use L16, when to use L21? So there is a mathematics is there. On the basis of this number of features, we can easily determine which orthogonal design we have to choose. But with the help of software, you can easily determine the minimum number of combinations or the minimum number of independent combinations using orthogonal design. No need to know the entire mathematics for that. Only you have to know how to run the codes or what are the codes we have to write in R so that it automatically generates the orthogonal design for these 216 combinations or from these 216 combinations. So software is, this is the beauty of the software. In software, if we write some 3 or 4 lines, then it automatically by default generates the minimum number of independent combination. Minimum number of independent combinations. It may L18, L16, L21, whatever will be the size. So the first task for performing conjoint analysis to calculate the minimum number of independent combinations using orthogonal design. Using orthogonal design. And once you able to calculate or create this minimum number of independent combinations, then you are ready or in a position to collect information or data about the preference on the basis of these informations. In literature, these combinations is basically termed as card. So what is the meaning of this L8? L8 means 8 cards are there. So if we go back to the previous example, so this combination, that is big, Himshagor and more than 50, this is the card number 1. Similarly, this is card number 2. This is card number 3. And this is the example of L8 orthogonal design. L8 orthogonal design. This is the L8 design. And each combination is independent to each other. No correlation is there among the combinations. So first task is to find out or to create this orthogonal design. Once you able to create this design, then with this cards, that is, if you're according to software, if you're according to your research, you find that eight combinations is the minimum combinations. So you have to make 8 cards and give 8 cards to the individual and ask him, please rank this 8 card according to your preference. If it is L16, then you have to make 16 cards. You have to make 16 cards with the combinations, and then you have to collect the information. Clear? Up to this it is clear?
Yes, sir.
All of you have Art Studio with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So first of all, you just install the package Conjoint. You already know how to install packages.
Yes, sir.
So just write the comments, install.packages. Then the package name is Conjoint. The package name is Conjoint.
Yes, we did.
Is clearly visible to all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
So remember one thing, to perform conjoint analysis in R, the required library is Conjoint. So first you have to install the package Conjoint, then you just call the package with this command library conjoint. Library conjoint. Please open a R script and do this. Then the next command, you already know this is the name of the object. I am named this object as exp. This is experiment. You can write here any name, but this is the function expand grid. And under expand grid, within this bracket, we have to write all the name of the attributes along with feature in the notation of vector. C is used to write a vector. And since these are the text or the character value, always you have to write with double invited code. So what we write here, according to our problem, we use this function expand.grid. Then we write category with two features, full and semi. Capacity with three features, 6 kg, 8 kg, 10 kg. Loading with two features, front and top. Price with three features, less than 10K, 10K to 15K, and 15K to 20K. And energy, 5-star, 3-star. Another two is color and energy. For the timing, we skip this. Here, you just write this. First, you have to install the library conjoint. Then, you just use this function expand.grid. Under this function expand.grid, you have to write all the name of the attributes along with features. How we input this? First name, then the features in the vector notation. C is used to write a vector in R. I am considering here category, capacity, loading, price, and energy. Are you able to write this?
Yes, sir.
Those are not able to write this. I'm given this code in chat box. Please copy and paste in your script. Now, you see this line. Clear? What we write here? Design. You can write anything here. But the function name is CA factorial design. CA factorial design. What we told you? What I told you just now? With the help of factorial design, we reduce from 216 to certain number. What is data? Data is this. This is the data. EXP. Object name. What is type? What type of orthogonal? What type of design we try to develop? This is orthogonal. Here I am specifying number of cards is 18 and seat is 123. That is, it's always start with the random number 123. But if you don't know the number of cards, we don't know what should be the minimum number of cards, just write this command only. Design, CA factorial design, data, and type orthogonal. No need to specify these cards and seed. Clear? If we know mathematically, if we know the theory, if we know how many number of the minimum number of combinations or the minimum number of cards required, that is 18. But if we don't know, just leave this data and type. That is, we try to find out the minimum number of cards from this data using orthogonal design. And the function is CA factorial design. Clear? So actually, you have to write how many lines? This is the line number 1 along with this, and this is the line number 2, and this is the line number 3. Only 3 lines. Along with this, teachers with attributes with teachers. If we run this, see, then line number 2, Then we write this only orthogonal. Design only orthogonal. And if we write design, you see, these are the minimum number of combinations. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So for this minimum 20 cards required. And these cards are independent cards. Clear? How we create the design? Then what we do here? Then this is a text one, semi 6 kg font less. With this, we have to collect information about the ranking of these 20 cards. But for our further analysis, we encode this card. And for this, we use this particular command, CA encode design. So then this design matrix is encoded to text value to the numeric value with this function, CA encode design. Then design is the original object name. That is, from this file is it encoded to the numeric one. So if we run this, this copy and paste from chat box. If we run this, you see, now you see the code is in numeric form, 2111. So here, semi is 2 and full is 1. It automatically encoded from this text value to the numeric value. You see, the correlation among these cards, 0. So these all are independent cards. Clear? Up to this it is clear. Now, for data collection purpose, we make this design file in the form of CSV. We save in the form of CSV. For this, what do we write? Write.csv. Then the file name is design, which we have to convert as CSV, and where we write this path. And the file name is auth. That data is already given to you. You just open your data auth. When you run this command, write CSV underscore auth and write code, you just see two files are there. You just right click this and rename this. Rename means you just write .csv. So it becomes a CSV file. So if you open this, you see these are the combinations. Then what is your task? Go to the individual, go for survey and ask individual, please rank these 20 cards according to your preference. So once you collect the preference, then you just I will show you where the auth file is there. So can you able to open the auth file? Can you able?
Yes.
If you open this, the auth file, just see, this is the code of your design. And this particular table is seat 1. This is the preference. So you have 20 cards. So on the basis of these 20 cards, you see this particular row is the preference of individual one. This is the preference of individual one. That is according to individual one, this card is the first preferred card. That is card number 3. What is actually card number 3 is here? Card number 3 means this one. Semi-automatic 10 kg, top loading less than 10,000, 5-star. This is the most preferred. Similarly, according to individual 2, you see card number 17 is the most preferred card. So what is card number 17? This one. Semi-automatic 8 kg, top loading, rupees 10,000 to 15,000 and 3-star. This is the most preferred card. And you can see this particular row is actually the ranking of the entire 20 cards. This one is first ranked and the second rank is 19. This was the third one. Clear? So what is your task? First, you have to calculate this design. You have to create this design. And when you create this design, you have to collect this preference ordering of individuals. Up to this, it is clear or not? It is clear up to this.
For me, that was there.
Pardon? Cannot hear you. Please.
No, sir.
In which part do you have a doubt?
The Excel data set, what we need to do.
Up to design, it is clear to you?
Okay.
Up to design, it is clear to you? You just now able to create this design? So with this design, when you ask any individual, please rank this card. So individual one give some rank, you just think like this. What do we do here? First we make this design, and on the basis of the design, individual one make these ranks. So this rank you have to put in Excel in row, not in column. So that means this particular column is the preference ranking of 20 cards by individual one. The row means the preference of one individual. And what is the
Okay.
meaning of column? Column means this is the card number one. So how card number one is ranked by different individuals. In your Excel, in this direction, here is the card one. So in this direction, and this is individual.
How individual
Yeah.
order the
So
hard
this
number one,
means
right?
the preference ranking, preference of individual one. And what this means? Ranking of different individuals of particular card. Clear? So when you considering the row, that means the preference of individual one. How individual one ranks different cards.
Okay.
And when you considering this column, column means for this card, what is the particular ranking made by each individuals.
Okay.
So if
That's
you look this particular Excel sheet, so this means this card one is maximum time ranked in average reading. There is 14, 16, 13. So this card is not a preferable card to the individual. But if you consider this card, 17, most of the time is the most preferred card. You just see always 1, 2, 4. So maximum individual preferring these particular features. Clear?
now it's clear.
Any doubt of anyone?
Sir, how are we getting this sheet?
How?
How to, I mean, sir, the sheet 2 is clear that it's coming from the studio that commands. But
Sheet
sir,
one,
this
you have
sheet,
to collect information from individuals. So actually, sheet two is with the help of this sheet two or with the help of this particular design, you are now in a position to make your questionnaire. So conjoint analysis is a two part. With the help of orthogonal design, after creating orthogonal design, you are in a position to collect information. This is a part one, first part. So once you create this, you make your questionnaire, make 20 cards, and go to the individual. Ask them, please rank these 20 cards.
okay, sir,
After
okay.
collecting information, when you input your data, then you get this particular sheet. It is after collecting the information. Clear?
Okay, sir.
And this particular information is collected from the workshop of this particular course, Vishwanath University. 1 year back. So I make a Google form and ask them to fill this. So you have to go to the individual, and it is very tough to collect using Google Form. So the basic problem of the conjoint analysis is to collection of data. Orthogonal design is now easy with the help of software. But after making orthogonal design, the main task, you have to collect information. That is ranking of these cards. Here for this workshop, I am showing you the 18 observations. But no publication house will accept your paper with 18 observations. The minimum is 150. So that is the toughest job. If you use conjoint analysis in your study or in your research, most of you here are research scholars. So you can think to apply conjoint analysis in your research. So if you can apply your conjoint analysis in your research, you can make a good publication. Because now you cannot find any paper using conjoint analysis other than marketing research. And it is a very tough to collect data. If you collect data properly, then another 6 line is there to calculate the different score and the outputs. The major task is this. You have to find out from the literature the features, the attributes and the features, and then make the orthogonal design. And after making orthogonal design, you just collect information, and on the basis of the information, you create this particular data set. It is okay. Any query up to this? Up to this part, any query?
No, sir.
Now you see, once you collect data, so what do we do here? After collect data, we then import that data. You already know how to import that data. So with the help of read Excel, clear? Now we rename data. One data is for the preference data. What XLS is not. What desktop name. Very good. Now you see, if you view the file, what is ORth? The preference table is this. So I am name this as ORth. And I change this at preference, PERF, and make it data frame. Remember one thing, when you do any statistical analysis or any analysis in R, in most of the type, you have to make your data in data frame structure. And my suggestion is always use the command attach. So first you import your data, see the structure of your data. If your data is in not data frame, is in table form or any other form, make it data frame, and then use attach command. So if you use the attach command, every time you don't have to use the data file name along with $sign and variable name. You can directly use the variable names here. So you just remember that when you in future when you write a code in R, this is the basic steps. First import data, then see the structure. If the structure is not in data frame, make it data frame, and then just write the command attach with the data file name. So Then you can easily write the code with the variable names. In every time, you don't have to use the name of the variable data file name as along with the variable name with $sign. So you just follow that steps. So what we do here, first we call this data from the auth file, this is from C1 and C2, then rename this data. One is reference data and another is the code data, that is the design data. Clear? Then we have to mention the labels once again. So what we do here, we write here the label and the all labels that are used for our analysis. And we make a data frame, another data frame with these three, with this label as level. So first we use this in a vector notation, then make it a data frame. From chat box, you just copy these codes, but this code I am not giving you because you have to write your own code. Where the file you save, just right click and paste the link. You just right click on this. You already know this, how to copy the path of the particular file. Then properties, and then copy this code. Here, this location. Just copy this and paste. One thing you just must follow. You just see here, if you copy this, you just see when you copy your code, this is a forward slash. But in R, you have to use the backslash. So you have to change this. Copy this and change this. From properties, when you copy your code, copy the path, location with this forward slash. But you have to change this as backward slash when you import file in R or export file in R. Clearly look this. This is a backward slash, backslash. You have to write this. Then you can able to import data. And after importing data, we make this data frame. Once again, we make the label also a data frame in data frame. Skip line number 30. If you run this, line number 32, there is conjoint with this variable, preference, prop, and level. If we run this, oh, sorry. The timing, you just run line number 35. Oh, sorry. just see from this table, if you write with the help of conjoint, if you write this, these are the estimated coefficients with the significant level. That means we are using here basically the regression model. So these are the coefficient for the category. These are the capacity for capacity 1, 2, loading 1, price 1, 2, and energy 1. If we run this command, conjoint command, just simple conjoint and the object names of these three, prep, prop, and level 1. Clear? But if we run this command, see a importance of these two, that is what is the main objective, and see a part utilities, you get these two tables along with first we see this. If we see this 3.26, 31, 13.64, 27.83. So this is the utility of the first attribute 3.26. This one is the utility for the second attribute 31. This was for the third one 13.64. This was for the fourth one. This was for the fifth one. What we consider here as attributes? We just see. First one means category, then capacity, loading, price, energy. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So category, capacity, loading, price, energy. So these are the utility calculated for each attribute. 3.26, 31, 13.64, 24.87, 27.83. So the most important attribute is the second one, that is capacity. Then price and energy. Then energy, then price. So when you think to buy a washing machine, we always consider these three out of these 5 as the most important factor. That is, what is the capacity? This, then energy consumption. That is, we have always think with the electricity bill, and another is the price range. We are not willing to buy a washing machine with a huge price. So these 3 factors are most important factors that individual considers in time of buying a washing machine for this particular case study. For this particular case study. Clear? Now you see this particular table. What is the interpretation of this particular table? This is actually individual wise utility derived from each attribute as well as factor. So for individual one, full automatic gives 9 utility 0.9. For semi-automatic is minus 0.9. 6 kg is 1.0202. So and 8 kg and 10 kg is minus 0.57 minus 0.63. What is the interpretation of this? This interpretation is according to individual one, if the capacity increases, utility decreases. So he is in preference with the low capacity machine. According to him, you follow here, less than 10K is positive, but these two, 15 to 20 is positive, but this price in between 10 to 15 is a negative one. So according to him, the average price, he is not average pricing. He is in favor of either low price or high price. Clear?
Okay.
This table actually gives the individual wise utility of each features. So if we consider this particular row, this is the utility derived by the individual one, or utility of individual one for all features. If we consider this row, that is the utility for individual number 11. Clear up to this?
Okay.
Now you see, R also generate graphs for each attribute. So this is the graph for category. So clearly, for general, what is the general implication? General implication is semi-automatic have a positive utility and full automatic have a negative utility. That means individuals are preferring washing machines of type semi-automatic. So for semi-automatic, utility is positive, but for full automatic, the utility is negative. Similarly, for loading, front loading is a positive utility, whereas top loading have a negative utility. Similarly, for capacity, you see, people are preferring either 6 kg or 10 kg. So no need to, 8 kg has a negative utility. And if you go to the market, if you search in mobile about the washing machine, you cannot find 8 kg 8 kg washing machine. It is either 6 kg or 10 kg or 12 kg. 7.2 something is there, but no 8 kg machine is available. Next is price. So less than 10K have a positive utility. 15 to 20K is positive utility, but in between 10K to 15K is negative utility. So that means people are preferring machine with less than 10,000 or more than 15,000. So people is not willing to buy the machines in between 10,000 to 15,000 price range. So either the price should 15K or more, or less than 10K. Similarly for energy, 3-star energy have a more utility than 5-star utility. It's a negative utility. So people are preferring 3-star machine irrespective of the 5-star machine. Sometimes The conjecture like this, oh, 5-star, oh, bogus, just buy 3-star. That if you buy 5-star, there is very little save in electricity bill. So just why you pay for extra money for the 5-star machine? There is no benefit for in electricity bill. People's conjecture like this. So in that case, that may be the interpretation for this result. For 3-star, utility is positive. For 5-star, utility is negative. And these are the actual attributes. You see, the first one is the capacity. We already discussed this in terms of the value, but in terms of picture, it is very easy to interpret. Capacity is the highest importance, then the energy, then price, then loading, then category. So once producer know this, the producer should emphasize on these features. If you go to the different advertisement of this product, they are emphasizing on this energy and capacity. They are showing the machine, this is the very small one with huge capacity. So see the 10 kg machine with a 4x2 size, with 5-star energy level and within price range. So people will attract that because nowadays we have a space problem. So that's why this is according to this study, capacity have a maximum important factor, then energy, then price. And this result gives you the all parts of utilities. What is part out utilities? Part out utilities means utility of each features. Utilities of each features. So what you see in graph, that is here, full automatic machine have a utility which is negative, semi-automatic have a utility which is positive. 6 kg have a positive utility, 8 kg negative, 10 kg positive. Similarly, this. And the same thing, 3.26 is given here. Sum of average importance is 100. So the output is easily, you can easily interpret this output. So any doubt up to this part? If you're not able to run all codes, you can try in future. Code is given to you in chat box. And you can also get this video link, I think, in YouTube. Or if you search the YouTube, already there is a video uploaded by this institution on conjoint analysis in R. You can go through that particular video also. So do you have any doubt on this topic? Or now it is okay to you? Is it okay to you or any doubt?
Okay, sir. Apart from the marketing, since I'm from economics, where we can use this conjoint analysis in
Madam,
economics.
can you say that more loudly?
The conjoint analysis we can use to test the producers. We can use to test the products behavior. Where in
Not
economics,
the producer behavior, rather the consumer behavior.
yes, for consumer behavior, and producer can use that one to improve the quality of his products, right? Apart from that, where we can use this kind of analysis in economics,
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. I am from economics, so you can easily apply this in economics in policy research. If you frame different policies as a attribute, and if you calculate the features of each policy, then you can easily apply this. That is, which policy is more accepted to the people.
okay, and the regime we can check, right?
Yeah, you can apply this, but you have to find out very clearly. You have to define the features. That is the toughest job, and you have to collect information properly.
We need to do
Come
a
on.
primary survey to
Yeah,
collect the
primary survey must.
yes.
For this research, primary survey is a must.
Okay.
You can
Also,
easily use in any environmental aspect.
all right. Okay. The problem is we need to collect the data, proper data.
Yeah, proper data. So for good publication, you have to spend 1 year for this,
All right.
because you have to collect data. Then data collection is a huge toughest job for this particular
But
publication.
it's very good analysis, analytical tools, right?
Pardon?
It's a very good analysis.
Yeah, it actually calculates the satisfaction level of individual.
Yes.
This is basically the micro foundation of macro in
Okay.
terms of economics.
Okay.
So you are actually collected data from individuals, and from that individual is summing up the utility of the particular policy or particular features of a policy.
Mm-hmm.
In Indian context, different social security policies are there, and if you find out the features of that, then it can be applied. In environmental science or in those are people from geography, you can apply this for environmental part also.
Okay. Okay, sir.
And one thing is those here, some of you are, I think, from West Bengal State University. So those who are from West Bengal State University Geography Department, there is a project in 6th semester on hazard issue or any cyclone, micron, etc. So you can use this conjoint analysis for your research also for that part.
Okay.
Any other query?